Hi guys, it's me Evie. I'm back. I feel like I haven't done a video in such a long time. But for today, I have something delicious but really simple to make. What I have for you guys today is onion rings. So if you want to know how I make my onion rings, the way I make them, stay tuned for the ingredients. Okay, so the ingredients are 1 medium onion. I have a yellow onion. You can use white onion. You can also use a red onion. I have 2 tablespoons of flour, 1 large egg, half a cup of milk, half a cup of flour, 1 cup of plain breadcrumbs. We're going to use a teaspoon of salt. And these are the bowls where you're going to put your wet mixture. You're going to use your flour in one of them, and you're going to put your breadcrumbs in the other. So I will show you what to do next. Okay guys, what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to cut off the ends off of my onion. Just like this. Then what I'm going to do is, of course, I have a bowl here of cold water, because after I cut my onions, I like to put them in cold water just to take away the punginess of the onion. So that's what I'm going to do now. I cut mine at least 1/2 inch thick, guys. I don't like it to be extra thick. Don't know why, just my preference. You can cut it as thick or as thin as you want. Just remember, the thinner you go, the more work you're gonna have, because you're gonna have more onion rings. With this onion, guys, you can actually feed 2 people. So you're gonna have a lot of onion rings from 1 onion. Oh, I went too thin on that one, but that's okay. Should have peeled it first, but you know. Just be careful doing this, guys. You don't need to get that. Okay, so I'm putting everything in my sink. I know it's messy. Oh, guys, it's really beautiful here. It's nice and cold because we're in the 70s. It's really windy, so when you see things flying, that's what it is. My windows are open and it's breezy. Definitely want to take off this top skin right here. That's not edible. You're gonna chew on that forever. So yeah. Yeah, I didn't even get it. Okay guys, then in your bowl, carefully so you don't break them, start separating your onions, your little rings, you know. You separate them carefully, not to break them. And just use the big ones, guys, because it's too much work to do the little ones. Time consuming, so just do your big ones. And the little ones you can save for another recipe that you might have for something else. You know what I mean? It's just going to be me, so I'm just showing you how I make it. I don't know why I feel like I'm rushing. No need to. Early morning still, guys. You know what? I actually want to dedicate this video to a beautiful woman that I follow. Her name is Lady T Sensations. She has 2 channels. She also has, you can also find her in Tanya Howell. And she loves onions, and this is reminding me of her right now. So Lady T, if you're watching, I'm dedicating this video to you. I know you love onions. Look at it coming out. I'm doing it backwards, guys. That's why. See this rough skin? It's so thick and so gross. I went to a restaurant once and they served me one of those. I was chewing on that sucker forever. It's like chewing on paper. I'm like, really? Couldn't believe I got that. Get your smallest ones. Oh, I already broke some. You know what? That's okay. I'm using it. So yeah, I just put mine in a little bit. That's too little. I'm just gonna put mine in a little bit of cold water. Get rid of the punginess. I just leave them in there like for 10 minutes while this is sitting in my water. Make sure your water's cold, guys. Don't mess that one up again. I'm gonna start making my so while this is sitting here for 5 to 10 minutes, I'm gonna start combining my wet ingredients. So here, what you wanna do is you wanna add your egg. It doesn't have to be room temperature, guys. Just an egg. We're gonna pour our half a cup of milk. We're doing a teaspoon of salt. And we're also gonna add the 2 tablespoons of flour. Okay? So this is what we're gonna do with this right now. Make sure it's really good combined. Well combined, not good combined. Wow. And you're gonna have a thin batter, guys, because you just want to dredge your onions in here, dip them in here. That's all it really is. See? Nice and well combined. Make sure that it's all evenly distributed through all this. And then what I want to do is I want to put my flour in here. And I'm going to put my breadcrumbs in here. I only have a cup. If you guys need more, by all means, put some more on here. Okay. So I'm gonna let this rest right here. It doesn't have to rest. I'm just letting it rest because I'm waiting for my onions. Okay. Maybe like 5 more minutes on my onions and we're good. Okay guys, what I'm doing now is I'm completely draining out my onions. Get all that water out, guys. And there you go. You can try to dry off some of that water, guys. I'll pat them dry a little bit. You want them as dry as possible because you're going to put them in here first. Oh, I forgot to get a platter, guys. Give me 1 minute. So you want to do this 2 or 3 at a time, guys. You don't want to put too much. Ooh, let me mix this because the flour sits in the bottom, so make sure to mix it, okay, guys? Exactly why I had the fork there. 2 or 3 at a time. You don't have to make so many at a time. And make sure you want to dredge them in there in that water. I don't like this one. Ooh, nice big one. There you go, guys. Look at that. Make sure you dredge it in there. Then what you want to do is you want to dunk it in your flour. And with your dry hand, put flour over it. You know, one wet hand, one dry hand. Make sure it's completely coated. You don't want to put anything in your flour. Remember that mixture already has a teaspoon of salt plus your breading. Okay, guys? So here you go. Your dry hands. And you're going to do this for every single one. It's a little time consuming, guys, but it's delicious. You know what I mean? I'm going to sit it there. And then this one. Same thing. Make sure you coat them in the inside, what I'm doing now. All around, guys. There you go. See? What you want to do is you want to sit them back in there. Don't move them so the flour don't come off. That one's really big, so do that one first. See? All the flour stayed on here. Then what you want to do is you want to put it into your breadcrumbs, guys. With your dry hand, you're gonna flour it. Make sure you get the inside. Always make sure you get the inside. And look at how beautiful. Look at how perfect this onion ring is, guys. It's perfect. But let me get these out of the mixture first. And then we'll put them in here. Because I want to show you something. For that extra crunch, that extra yumminess, I like to dip it back in the egg batter, guys. Just back in the egg batter. And what I do is put it back in the crumbs. With your dry hand, again, make sure all the inside's done. Make sure all the outside's done. And there you have it. Double. So you're going to have nice crunch, guys. Then what you want to do is you want to set all your onion rings aside, because that egg is going to make the bread wet and sticky, so it'll stick to the onion. And you're going to leave it like that for about half an hour, guys, before you start frying, because you want that to stick really good, really good. Back in here. See that? Put it back in the flour. Oh, I didn't do this one yet. Back in the egg mixture. Make sure it's completely wet from the egg. And then we're going to flour them. Oh, not flour them. We're going to bread them again. Make sure you do the inside and the outside. If you guys feel like you need more breadcrumbs, go ahead and use it. That's to your liking. You're the one that's going to eat it. You know what you like. And there you go. This is what you do with 2 coatings. This is how I like it. I think with 1 cup is enough, but if you're having company over, you want to make more, just use 2 or 3 onions, whatever. Because this is enough for 2 people. It's a lot of onions. So there you go. I'm going to keep doing the same thing for all of them. And I will show you when we get ready to fry. Okay guys, I was just getting my last one out of my breadcrumbs. What I wanted to tell you was, now they're here. And what they look like. And what we're going to do, we're going to let this sit for 20 to 30 minutes. Like I said, the bread is going to adhere to the onions really well because of the wet batter. What I wanted to say was, if you run out of batter, just add a little bit more milk to it and you're good. I added a little bit more flour, and I definitely added like half a cup more of breadcrumbs. So whatever you need, just add a little bit more, guys. What I have now is my oil heating up. If you have a thermometer, you want your oil between 325 and 350, because you want the onion to cook a little bit in the inside and you don't want your breadcrumbs to burn. So we will be going to the stove in a minute. Okay guys, we are ready to fry. Here we go. Look at that. Please don't overcrowd your I'm using a small ugly pot that I have, and this is the I only use this for deep frying, guys. Let me get a plate. Can't wait to taste these, guys. They're gonna be delicious. Remember, you want to cook these slow. Oh my God, I'm craving it already so bad. And guys, really, that's all it is. Okay. I'm just gonna do 2 at a time, guys. I feel like it's better. See, some of the breading came off. I needed to leave it a little longer, but we're good. I'm actually gonna have, oh my God, so sorry guys, my windows are open and my dogs just left the building. There you go. Look, perfect onion rings. This huge one, right? So guys, yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing to all of them. So I will show you at the plating. Okay guys, so this is the end result of my onion rings. I'm going to try one now. I'm trying to find one that's not extra hot. I think it's this one. It's what it looks like up close. Okay guys. The onion is so nice and tender. It's sweet inside. Doesn't need any extra salt or anything because you already added the salt to your wet mixture. The breadcrumbs have salt in them. Delicious, guys. So good. So guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Definitely you should try this recipe. It's really delicious. It's really simple. It is time consuming, but at the end it's worth it. Well, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you. Bye.